There are 12 major scales to learn on the piano, from the 7 white keys and the 5 black keys. And it took me years to learn these major scales, and it didn't have to, because if you know the major scale formula, you can create a major scale from any note on the piano in just a few minutes. So let's take a look. So we're going to work out the notes of an F major scale using the major scale formula. So there's 2 parts to this. The first thing we need to do is write down the notes of an F major scale. And then the second thing we need to do is work out if any of those notes are sharpened or flattened. And we do that using the major scale formula. So there are 7 notes on the piano: A, B, C, D, E, F and G. And every single major scale will use these 7 notes. So if we're trying to create an F major scale, we know that our first note will be an F, and we just move up through the notes of the piano. So let's write down those notes first. So we have F, G, A, B, C, D, E and F. So these will be the 8 notes of an F major scale. Now what we need to do is work out if any of those notes are sharpened or flattened. And we do this using our formula. So here's the formula: whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. Now we're talking about steps on the piano here. So a half step on the piano is simply moving up or down to the closest black or white note. So to move up in half steps, we're literally just doing this. And we can move down in half steps as well. And a whole step is simply 2 half steps. So we've got the notes of our F major scale here. We're on the F. We need to now move to the G, but we need to know if it's a sharp or a flat. So we look to our formula, and the first part of our formula is a whole. So this is a whole step. So from this F, we're going to move up a whole step, which is 2 half steps. 1, 2. And we land on the G here. So it's not sharpened and it's not flattened. So now we need to find the A. So we look at our formula, and from this G, we're moving up a whole step. So 1, 2. And we land on the A, and it is not sharpened and it's not flattened. So next we need to find the B. So we look at our formula, and it tells us we're moving up a half step. So we are landing on this black note. So this B is flattened. This will be a B flat. You may be asking why it's not an A sharp. Well, we know we're looking for the B here. We already did the A. We already worked that out. This is the B we're working out. The formula told us to move up a half step, so we know this is a B flat. So next we're looking at the C. We know C is our next note. We just need to work out if it's sharpened or flattened. So we look at the formula, and it's telling us to move up a whole step. 1, 2. So we land on this C, and it's not sharpened or flattened. So next we're looking at the D. We need to know if it's sharpened or flattened. So we look at our formula, and we are moving up a whole step. 1, 2. And we land on the D, and no, it's not a sharp or a flat. Next, we need to work out the E. Is it sharpened or flattened? So we look to the formula. We can see we're moving up a whole step. 1, 2. So we land on the E, and no, it's not a sharp or a flat. And then, of course, the last bit's easy because we know we will end on the F. And you can see in the formula, we're moving up a half step. So we have now worked out our F major scale. F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F. And we used the formula to move up in whole steps and half steps. Whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. And there you have your F major scale. And you can do this from any note on the piano. So spend some time working out all of your other major scales. It will work from the black notes as well. If you did enjoy this lesson, then head over to my website. I've put the link in the comments below. I have a fantastic course called Chord Jammer, and this is one of the exercises I do in the course. I take you from complete beginner all the way through to understanding chords, scales, how to improvise on the piano, and how to play all of your favorite pop songs. So like this video, subscribe to my channel, and take a look at my website. And if you do fancy taking the Chord Jammer course, you get a free 70-page ebook as well, so it's really worth it.